If you guys are interested in making your own kind of exhibits or doing something like our friend Tanner Serpa does, this is really good stuff because it'll actually accept the plants, which is kind of neat. What's up, buddy? What you doing, man? He always loves to see what I'm actually up to. Oh, God, Slinks! I'm not even bothering you, man. Look at this guy. My legs. Crying out canaries. Oh, look at this, friends. We've got a couple of presents. It's Tom. He's back from Holt Nurseries. What's up?
Oh, hi, everybody.
What's going on? Everyone was really stoked on what you were able to do for me. Here's the Godzilla Gardens. And it's Tom's first time seeing it since he's been back. What do you think, man? I mean, I did a couple of things here. What are your thoughts, bud?
My thoughts are, it looks awesome. I love the color. I love how it softens the edges. I think we need some rain. We need some clouds.
Yeah, definitely, because some of these, you said the alocasias over here are going to need some shade, so I'm going to try and plant a larger tree behind them to give more shade. But you brought me some new gifts here. I'm pretty excited about this, so let's have a look. We've got some bromeliads, which I love, and I think I know where I'd like to put these. You know, I love this banyan tree, or rather it's a ficus tree, in the same family. I just think this is one of the coolest trees I have on the property. And maybe if we could kind of build a little rock garden or rock edge and then start to spread these guys around that tree, it would add some color. What do you think?
I think it would be awesome. And you know, I heard that you don't even necessarily have to, these don't really need much soil. They're kind of like epiphytes.
Okay.
And you can see,
right,
there's not much here.
Gotcha.
Now, I grow little plants. I'm not a big experienced bromeliad grower, so maybe someone else can grow them better. But I even heard someone told me before that you could just put the pots right into the mulch.
Interesting. So I'm gonna go ahead and build myself a nice little edge. What I'll do is I have some rock. I'll just do a little border, okay, and then I'll start to plant them around, and we'll see how they do. And if they do well, can I hit you up for some more?
Yes, when I'm coming back with Ed in
That's right.
3 weeks.
Yeah, in a couple weeks he's coming back with Ed. We're going to do some work on the pond. Now, what do we got here? These are some interesting plants. Now, I've seen a lot of the small plants in your greenhouses. So what did you bring me here, and what do you think we should do with these?
Okay, these are different. Well, they're pileas and they're sedums.
Okay.
So if you can remember, this and this and this are pileas, and these two are sedums. Sedums can take a little more sun.
Okay, cool.
So I think the ones that have the highest chance of success would be these two on a wall that gets the sun.
Okay, so basically what we're going to do, guys, is some of the natural pockets that occur in the universal rocks, I'm going to take the pot and I'm going to take some soil. We're going to put them in to the crevices. They're going to root, and they'll creep all over the universal rock, and it'll give it even more definition and even more of a lifelike feel once this all grows in. So that's really cool. But something else that's really exciting that you brought me, I'm going to lift these up here. I'm still recovering. I had a pretty good bike slam here. Oh, I'm getting old, buddy. So these are mosses? This is really interesting, man. I've never seen mosses like this. So what am I looking at here, Tom?
An assortment of Seginella mosses. We have a ruby moss, an avatar moss, a peacock moss, more ruby moss, and this is arborvitae moss.
Okay, very cool. So these shaded areas.
Shaded areas, and all these do well in, or semi-well in our summers.
Okay, but you want a moist environment? So
yes, you could plant them anywhere you got some running water.
Yeah, like maybe Cayman Creek. Yeah, like that looks cool.
Or maybe even around in Slinky's area or whatever.
Yeah,
they're probably going to flourish or they're going to die.
That's all right. I know a guy.
But you know, this is a cool thing. It's like, it's just a little plant.
Yeah, very cool.
So take it out, pop it in.
All right, I'm game, man. So I got my work cut out for me. I know Tom is actually on a time constraint. I just wanted to get him on the beginning of this video, let you know he stopped by, brought me some more plants. We're going to see him again in a few weeks. But I've got some work to do now, fellas. So I better get to it. It's a little hot right now, so I may wait until later before I get my hands dirty. As always, thank you, buddy.
Great seeing you.
Great seeing you, too. All right, everyone, don't forget, go check him out at Holt Nurseries. And I'm going to take a break and come right back and start planting. Later. All right, let's get to it, friends. We've got little pockets here. Now, I think what I'm going to need, though, is some more soil to kind of fill this in. So maybe I'll just get a little extra soil because let's see how this works. Let's see how this actually works. We're gonna just pull this out. Yeah, I think we're gonna need, if I can just kind of wedge things in here, I think this could become a good spot. But I do feel like I need a little more soil here in order for it to really start to kind of take root. But that's pretty good right there, actually. I like it. So hopefully this will all start to kind of grow and creep all along the universal rock. And we'll use some of these little imperfections. Oh, here comes Slinky. Hey Slinky, come here buddy. Come here Slinky. Let's get another one. I know he told me that I believe these take the sun better. So we're gonna wanna make sure that we put these on this face. Look, this is a nice spot right here. And that's the cool thing about this universal rock. If you guys are interested in making your own kind of exhibits or doing something, you know, like our friend Tanner Serpa does, this is really good stuff because it'll actually accept the plants, which is kind of neat. Again, I'm gonna pack more soil in here on either sides of these, and then it'll definitely take root. What's up, buddy? What you doing, man? He always loves to see what I'm actually up to. Now, you know, the other cool thing we can do is we can plant some on the inside of his enclosure as well, so that there's some greenery growing on the insides of the universal rock as well. Hey Godzilla, what's up? Just got done watching Godzilla -1 on Netflix. Awesome movie.
Thank you to all our loyal Patreon members out there who have helped to create an amazing reptile community online with us. This week's shout out goes to longtime supporter Bob Hutchinson.
I love it. Great movie. I don't see any place that's really, maybe this area. Hey guys, hey, get out of here. I don't know if that will work, but we could try it out. If, again, we're just kind of setting it up. There are some imperfections. That looks pretty cool. What about down in here? What about down into this crevice right here? What do you guys think? Let's try it out. As long as there is some soil in there, I think it'll hold. I could pack it. That's fun. There's one, there's a nice little pocket right down below there. See that? Let's go get another one and kind of put it in there. This is the fun stuff, man. I mean, it's little things, I guess, that are gonna set what you do apart. It's the details. And, you know, I enjoy creating these little places. Look at that one. Oh, this is gonna be exciting, man. I enjoy creating these little things. It's kind of a, you know, I know my place is a work in progress. So what do you think? What do you think of that? All right, let's try it. Let's get you guys stood up here. All right. I like how this one has already kind of started to grow, and I'm gonna hit the sprinklers here soon as well. But again, we're gonna pack either side with soil. What do you say we go in, hang out with Slinky, bring some of this stuff inside, and maybe I can plant some of the ones that are more sensitive to light on the inside of the enclosure. I think that may work. These little guys here, let's go. These are awesome though. So, fun stuff. It's awesome having met our friend Tom now, because I get to experience a different aspect of animal keeping. Ah, there we go. Talk about animals, huh? Are you gonna come out, or are you gonna let me in? Are you gonna go out? All right, you go out, I go in. Slinky. Slinky, are you going on a walkabout? Where are you going? Come on, come back up here. Come back up here. Will he come back up to Daddy? Come on. Come on. I want you in with me, buddy. Come on. Here's Dada. That's me. I love this lizard. Oh, come on. All right, I just don't want him walking around without me. If he gets into something he's not supposed to, like a cane toad. Get in there, Chubbs. What a handsome guy. Good boy. Can you move that tail? Thank you. I'm gonna, ow! Why must you hurt the one you love? Why, dude? Holy smokes. All right, oh, look at this. Slinky scat. There's the fur. They don't actually dissolve or digest the fur, much like a snake. They just kind of defecate it out. Oh, God, Slinks! I'm not even bothering you, man. Look at this guy. My legs. Crying out canaries. He's mad I have no food. Jerk. Anyway, let's get back to it. Here's a great spot. This is great. Right there. I like that area. Oh, that's gonna be good, man. And then hopefully this stuff really takes off. Maybe we'll get another one in here. Hey, it's just my feet, dude. I think that'll work. I think that'll work. He's very interested. And what's cool is I know he's not gonna eat this stuff. So we'll pack the rest and hope for the best. We could even get some on that far corner. I want to save a few because I do want to put some of these up front, and I think it would look good near the Aquascape ponds if it creeps over some of the rock. I think that would be awesome too. That's another thing I'm not even thinking about. What about in here? The reality is this stuff will creep and grow over the natural rock that we have here. That could be a really cool situation. So let's, because I don't really see any place else on the universal rock, but what I can do is just pluck away some of the weeds like this, dig a little scoopy doopy, and then just add plant. Since we won't have tortoises in here, this stuff will definitely do its thing, which is fun. And then we'll come back and check on it in a few weeks, see how things are looking. I like the fact that this is actually becoming a jungle for Slinky. I think it's important for him. It's a nice aesthetic. We never go over in this area. Look at this beautiful plant here, this big philodendron. This thing is, I mean, it's like a jungle in there. Look at that, he hangs out. He's got shade in here. It's beautiful, so beautiful. Do you guys get psyched? I don't know, I get psyched. Let me know in the comments, do you guys plant? Is it a big deal to you? Do you care? I don't know. Look, there's the wind up. There's the wind up. I'm not even going over near you, buddy. Let's actually move on. I don't want to exhaust all the plants in one area, but then again, this is something that could potentially do well maybe down in here. Although, to be honest, it seems like there's a lot of native plants that are growing nicely. Let me just do, this is just gonna bug me. Since I'm here, I'm gonna pluck this out. See, there's an actual rock. I just wanna pluck some of this. See what I can get accomplished. That's why I was hoping, in a way, if I had a tortoise in here, a large enough tortoise, the tortoise would definitely keep this stuff under control. That's what's kind of fun about tortoises. I don't want to get too crazy, but this also impedes the flow of the river, our little stream. So I do have to pluck this stuff out from time to time. It's good to get in and make sure everything's going well with the ecosystem. And that's what we're doing. Look at that. This is actually really good tortoise food, to be honest with you. Oh, hi. Scared the crap out of me. I don't know why. You do live here. Look at this papyrus. He's so curious, this lizard. He's always wondering what's happening when I'm in here. Which I think is a sign of intelligence, to be honest. Right? Right, Snakes? I know you're hungry, buddy. But it's not food day. Not food day. Oh, that's a... Slinky, that's a strong root. Look at that. Good grief. All right, now here are my friends, the dogs. Yay. So much fun, friends. I guess I get a little OCD with these weeds. I said I wasn't gonna go crazy, but I go a little crazy. And I'm getting lizard kisses. Hi. Oh, now huff and puff all you want. You're still my boy. What do you think? Should I put one of these in here? You think it'll do okay? I guess there's really only one way to find out how aggressive it'll grow. Slinks, you want to say hello to everybody, or what's going on? Huh? I love you, man. That is one handsome guy. You're a handsome dude. Let me get a plant in here. Let's see if we can get it done. Right over here. I think this will be very good. Keep an eye on Slinky for me, will you, friends? And let's just see. It's a fun experiment. Again, I can kind of let... Hey, what are you doing over there? What are you doing? That ain't nothing for you. You're not a vegetarian. But you see how curious he is? That's really cool. Such a curious animal. All right, so we got it right here. I like it. I think that'll be neat. Let's kind of head on out of here and see where else we might find a place for these plants. All right, take it easy, Slinky. He is real grouchy. He's mad at me because he's not eating. Ugh. See you, bub. There you go. There he is. Good man, Slinky. All right, Slinks. All right, I'm gonna roll over to the next spot. See you in a minute. Okay, we are in front here, and this is gonna be an interesting experiment because obviously we have tortoises here and turtles, and I'm wondering, will these guys nibble on this stuff? I don't know. Only one way to find out. What I think could be cool is we've got some of these mosses, and so near the streams, I think I'm gonna plant some of these mosses. For example, let's see what we got. Pull one of these out. Like, look at these little pockets. Normally ferns are growing up in here, but look at how nice and moist it is in there. So let's, and to be honest, what do we got here? We actually have some moss growing in these places. So let's hook it up with some moss. And the cool thing is I can gently place some rock in here to hold our mosses in. So this is supposed to really kind of grow around it, which I think will be neat. I think this is a good area for one right here. I'm gonna move these rocks. Okay. We got soil, we got the fabric. You see all these little ferns have grown in here. Those are all gonna be interesting places to put some of these mosses. So let's kind of stick with the species. I forgot what he said they are. I'm not good at listening, I guess, or remembering what species we had, but let's get it in there. Gently place these rocks back in and see how these little mosses take. Let's get it some water, because it's definitely moist enough in here, so that's going to be cool. I like it. We still have some other areas. That looks like a cool area. Doesn't get so much oppressive sun. Let's try something like this. And of course, don't forget, we've got beautiful turtles hanging out in here. The weather's been so insanely hot that it is tough on these water features, to be honest. So let's see. Oh, we got that out. Look at this. We're gonna pull this fern. Let's get this guy stuffed in there. See that? And that works really well. These little pots, it works really, really well. We can grab a little handful and just place some stone in there, or maybe even grab a little stone from here to help with any potential erosion of the potting soil. Just place it right there. So that looks good. Again, it's going to be a big experiment because every now and again the tortoises do wind up hanging out in this area. But nothing here is going to hurt the tortoises. Now, these are the creepers. Let's get some creepers growing out over here, maybe over this log. That might be cool. So you see, this is nice soil too. Nice, rich, moist soil that I think will make for some happy little plants. In the meantime, who's following me around here? Up, there's a Cora ambiensis right there. Look at these little buggers in there. Look at that. That's gonna look cool. That's it. I mean, what else do you need to do? Now we just kind of hang out and see what happens. But let's see what little turtle's over here. I think this is actually a little, we got a Cora ambiensis, and then look at this pretty little red belly, or rather pink belly side neck. How cool is that? Just kind of hanging out right up there. I probably scared it. It's gonna go in the water, but still awesome to see those guys. Okay, so we got one there. Let's get some more over here. I'm just gonna keep planting away and having a good time with this. This one here. And then we'll get into some of these in the shady areas. It's gonna be something that we're happy to see take root. That's an old fern. Yeah. All right. Sweet. Kind of like it. This is a pretty color. Here's some moss right here, so why don't we add to it? Add to the color. We got a nice, look at this, nice moist area, so we know that this guy will get water. But even still, get him started. Must be thirsty a little bit. Liking it, get it? Moss and lichen. Just kidding. Bad joke. All right, so these like more shade, supposedly. So let's give it to them. I don't think this is really doing much here. These bromeliads, yeah, they're not doing too hot. Scan that up. Oh, hi, were you hiding under there? Apologies. Nice Malaysian box turtle. What do we think? That's nice soil. Nice and moist. I hope you live, man. If the tortoises decide that that's tasty, so long. But I think it's good. It's got some natural clover here, but that's a pretty looking little ground cover. If it creeps and grows over everything, I think it'll look good. Some natural pockets in this rock too. All right, we're going. It's funny, all this limestone that we use is native limestone here in Florida, and it's definitely something that, you know, when you dig down deep enough in South Florida, you're going to hit some of this, and this is kind of what Florida is built on, which is very interesting to me. But I like this kind of crevice here. See this? Look at that. That's pretty neat. There is an odd smell coming from out here too. Almost smells like fishy death. Have to investigate. See that though? Literally, that's all I need to do, is just push it in these little divots, and it should just start to grow. But you see all these You know, this is where our ferns and other plants start to take root. Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. I actually had some ant killer. I put some ant killer down, and it is the worst smelling stuff right here. This orthine, and here's the smell. So that's what the smell is. Okay, I got nervous. I thought maybe a tortoise died, but no. Look at this. Look at this. What do you guys think? I mean, I think that's just screaming for something to fill it. Like, you know, you got these little ones. What do you guys say? I say, let's go. Let's get that plant over here. Now we need some sunnier ones. I'm in heaven. Heaven, I'm in heaven. Ooh, I see so many cool, look at this. All that, really good options. But right now, we're rolling in here. All right, we're back. We've done some over there. We got some in the pockets over here. I think it's looking good. There's plenty more places where I can actually do this kind of planting in and around the Aquascape pond. So I'm gonna take my time and do it right. But I wanted to visit with some of the turtles, and they're doing awesome. And I've been seeing this big guy right here hanging out all the time underneath this fern. And if you look here, here's our Madagascar bighead turtle, a really, really cool species. I hadn't seen it for a while, and I went into my big pond, and it showed up, and so I plucked it out of the big pond and brought it back over here. So clearly it got out before I secured the fence properly. I must have climbed out over one of the plants that was growing up against the fence. So I was really psyched to get that one back. And it's mango season, people. We got a lot of mangoes. The tortoises have been eating them. Again, this front area has just turned into one of my favorite places at the camp because of how much is going on. I always see something interesting here, and now with these plants, like especially these mosses, I'd like to plant some up on this driftwood. That would be really cool. I think that would be a really unique place for them to take root. It's just been awesome. So again, very happy. Let's check in here. Have been seeing an interesting, there was a brown snake in here, but it is no longer. I like checking in there because you never know who might find their way into the skimmer. There's a nice planting pocket right there. Again, all the turtles are out because, oh, there's a curly tail right there. What's up, Curly? What's up, Curly? They love living around here. They got water, they got bugs. They're happy, and that makes me happy. Awesome. All right, friends, that's it, man. We're gonna just continue to have fun planting, and thanks to Tom for coming down and giving me these beautiful plants to play with and really change the ecosystem here at Kamp Kenan and enhance it, because you can have the animals, but you gotta have some of the plants that really complete the ecosystem. So very excited about that. Excited to see turtles using every single nook and cranny that we have here at Kamp Kenan. What I like to do is just sit here and watch as my children gather around me. Come to me, my jungle friends. Yes, good times, good times. What's up, Boba? Hey, everyone's coming over. They want to have a nibble. Oh, here comes Timmy. Oh, these guys got no respect. Oh, that's so cool. All right, guys, let me know what you think about living with these awesome animals and making their lives better. Show me what you guys are doing, okay? Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you again next time. Bubba, those pumas are not for eating. We'll see you guys later.